Welcome back to the show, and this is Radio Xposed. I'm Mike. I've always been your host, and today we have another edition of the show to bring to you guys. And before I move on, let me say thank you to all our viewers and anybody who has been watching my videos. Thanks, and I appreciate your time, everything that you've been doing to support this channel. I'm really grateful to whatever you've been doing for me. So today on this show, we are going to talk about something which is very, 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 how do I put it? Controversial in a way to some people, and it's not to some people. Some people love to discuss things like this, and others don't. But with me as a person, I think it's very interesting to me to have a talk and about this, you know. So I'm really, really grateful and excited to have this kind of discussion on the show and have something for you guys to, you know, talk about or think about even at your homes. Before we move on, please remember to subscribe to my channel. This is Radio Xposed. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever any video is dropped on this channel. With me today, I have a Nigerian brother, a Nigerian friend. I've known him for a couple of years inside China, Chengdu, and I'm really excited and grateful to bring him onto my channel and talk about African symbols and how the African tradition helps in our growth, culture, whatever. This is what we are going to talk about today. So please stay tuned and be ready for something special today. See you in a bit. Yeah, so guys, so like I said earlier, I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm just going to introduce my brother. He's a brother from Nigeria. I've known him for a couple of years in Chengdu, China here, and I've seen his way of life. I like it, and I actually like the fact that he's a muscle man who thinks that way and believes in stuff like that. So we are going to talk about this today. Welcome, my brother Timba.
I'm happy to have a discussion about culture with my friend, my brother, and I'm happy to see everybody out there watching us from all over the globe. Today we are talking about African culture symbols. African symbols, right, rooted in our culture.
Very good. And to be more specific, if you look on his t-shirt, he's actually wearing a t-shirt which has African symbols. So the first one, you know, anybody from Ghana knows this is Jinyami. And the last one is what we call Funtum Funefu Denje Funefu. I know that, but the middle one, I'm here to do my research on it. So sorry for that. But this brother here knows a lot about these stuff because, and sometimes it baffles me.
Yeah.
Me as a Ghanaian, is it the fact that I'm a Ghanaian so I see it as a normal thing, but you as a Nigerian, you really have so much pride in African symbols?
It's not because you are a Ghanaian. It's even in Nigeria we have symbols, right?
Yeah.
We have symbols in Nigeria, but it depends on how your consciousness, where your mind goes to.
Yeah.
What drives you
there
will make you think about
these
some
symbols.
certain symbols, some certain things. Most of us, we are literate about alphabet.
Yeah.
But we are illiterate about symbols.
Okay.
So you cannot be you can have knowledge of alphabet, not even knowing where the alphabet comes from, and you don't even know anything about symbols. But the thing is, symbols are the foundation of our world.
Meaning, the alphabets we have are derived from symbols?
Our alphabet comes from symbols. So
really?
yeah. So but today actually we won't have to go into
details
alphabet.
Like, yeah.
If we want to go into how symbols comes from alphabet, or our alphabet comes from symbols, it's going to be a very long.
We can have another time for
sure.
But today so let me ask you this: why Ghanaian symbols?
Because in West Africa, Ghana is one of the most important country that is part of original Africa. When you go to like Nigeria, like the Yoruba, like the Igbo, they all have symbols. They have written alphabet.
Okay.
The way they write, that belongs to them. So when you go to the shrine of like some deity in Yoruba cosmology, before you go into those shrines, you will see alphabet.
Okay.
I mean, you will see symbols, signs and symbols.
Right.
Some deity, before you call their name, you have to write some symbols on ground. Yeah. But the reason why I did the symbols is because my clothing line is called Moremi Apparel. And Moremi Apparel, it's all about showcasing the culture of Africa, telling our story, because we are the only one that can tell our own story.
You cannot expect a white person to tell an African story it is.
We can't. You don't even need it. So if you have to wait for them to tell your story,
then they will just poo-poo on it. They will just put it under the bus. They will not tell it as it is.
As it is. So that is the reason I just decided that, okay, we are moving to an era that is different from past era. And this era is an era that people need to start, you need to start feeding your subconsciousness. Symbol is a food to the subconsciousness. Your subconsciousness understands symbol more, but we all live in consciousness. We don't understand our subconsciousness.
Okay.
So I decided to pick a symbol in Ghana culture that will explain some details about us. So the foundation of our culture, symbol is the foundation of our culture. Our original African culture carries a magical power that is used to unlock some mysterious doors.
Let me ask this. When you say subconsciousness and consciousness, what are the differences?
Consciousness is, now we are conscious, right?
Yeah.
This is what we are doing. And subconsciousness is where you are not conscious of what is going on.
Yeah.
You're right.
So basically something like what you don't really see happening.
You cannot visualize your subconsciousness.
Okay.
When you are in a dream stage, you are in the subconscious stage. So when people dream, they ask you, what is the details of your dream? What did you see in your dream? Do you see a river? Yeah, I saw a river. So it's a symbol. So it turns to a symbol. So your subconsciousness, symbols are the language that your subconsciousness understand.
Oh, I see. Well, let me take you back a little bit. Maybe I started too early. When we say timber, first, I know you, but my viewers don't know you. So tell us who you are. Who is Timber in Chendu?
Well, Timber is a name, is an household name. My dad, they used to call my dad Timber.
Okay.
Yeah, so in my culture, Timber means Iroko. It's like a tree, Iroko, so it's a timber. So they call him Timber. So after he passed on, I step into the shoe of the name. So everybody calls me Timber. Okay.
So in Nigeria, which part of Nigeria are you from?
I'm from the southwest. I'm from the Yoruba part.
Okay.
People call Yoruba now. Yeah.
Yoruba part of Nigeria.
Yeah.
But let me ask this. What motivated you into getting into muscle building?
I like fitness.
Okay.
So I just get motivated by the people around me and to change my lifestyle. So I started working out, and I'm just working out. So I'm not like building muscle
for like
just for healthy and keep
reasons.
health.
Okay.
So
makes a lot of sense. I get it, because I know I have a friend who is actually qualified to be a Mr. Olympia next year in Chengdu, in China here, not in Chengdu but in China.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now let's move away from that. Let's go to why we are actually here today. I've known you for a couple of years now, and I would want to ask this. What is your view about religion in its whole, totality? What's your view about religion?
The religion, in a very simple statement, religion is the opium of the fool.
Jesus.
So you don't even need to talk about religion is an opium of the fool. When you are a fool, you are religious. So it's a I think it's a different thing. Religion keeps you in bondage. It makes you very rigid and close.
Okay. And if I'm to ask you, this is your view. I cannot fault you for what your view is, because everybody has his own opinion based on what he has seen or gone through. So if I'm to ask, what is your reason? What reasons would you give to support your view about religion?
Well, actually, religion, I don't actually like talking about religion because of the
It's very controversial.
Yeah, because of the diversity of Africa. We are moving to a stage of, we are moving to an era called the era of Aquarius, the era of knowing, not believing.
Yes.
We've passed that era of,
I believe in this, I believe in this.
The era
now you have to know it.
No, we are in the era of knowing. So it's difficult to just talk about religion and say, oh no,
I believe in this.
Religion is bad. Religion is a fragment of our spirituality. When you know much about the Bible and go deep into the Quran and go deep into occultism and then you'll see that, wow, and go deep into Buddhism, then you'll see that, wow, everything is all the same. Christianity Abrahamic religion in general, Christian, Muslim, Abraham, people, they just keep the information, but you have to understand the metaphysical part of it.
Yeah.
So, and that is what we are lacking in Africa, right?
Right.
We just take the information the way they explain to us.
We don't process it.
We don't process it, and this information keeps us in bondage.
Yes.
So that is it.
Okay. Now, knowing this, so it means you are not a religious person, right?
Yeah,
based on what you say.
Religion is a dogma. When you call yourself, I'm a religious person, it means you follow a dogma without even thinking of what you're following. Without even having evidence on what you're following. So I don't follow a dogma. I'm a spiritualist. I'll call myself a spiritual. I'm searching for knowledge. Okay. So I read the Bible, I read the Quran, I read the Torah. I'm into African spirituality. Yeah, I'm into African spirituality. I check the cosmos, what time it is. I follow the astrology. Okay. I follow the tarot card. I go into all knowledge.
I do follow the astrology.
The people the Bible call the wise men.
The three wise men.
The three wise men.
They follow the stars.
They are astrologists. They call them the three magi. In the Torah. So they are astrologers, they follow the stars. Yeah. So and when they are the only one that knows, they are the knowledgeable one, they are the magi, they are the one they call the magi, the magician. Yeah. So that is how you will know how important astrology is, to know the star. And this knowledge is even our forefathers. They look at the star and they look at the moon, they look at the sun. Yeah. They understand the timing, because that is when you know how to plant and when to harvest. Yes. When you don't have the knowledge about timing, you don't know when to plant and when to harvest. Then what are you living on the planet for?
Yeah. Okay, so I get it. In this sense, would you say you are a traditionalist?
A tradition,
because in Ghana, for instance, we say Christian, Islamic, traditionalist. The traditionalists are those who believe in the spiritual side of this world,
the religion of our ancestors.
Basically, let me put it down. The religion of our ancestors is the traditional religion. That's what we call it in Ghana.
Yeah, that is what we call it too.
In Nigeria.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you say you are in that aspect of religion?
Yeah, if you have to categorize, you will categorize in that aspect, right? Okay. Like you said, a traditionalist. Yeah, I could call myself a traditionalist, but I would prefer to call myself a student of spirituality. Okay, so you keep learning. Yeah, I'm going towards knowledge, searching knowledge as a student. Yeah. So maybe in the future I'll become a master student.
Okay, I get it. So speaking about symbols, what are the significance of symbols in let's say in African tradition?
Well, in symbols, as I said before, symbols in original African foundation, our culture, symbols carry a magical power that is used to unlock some mysterious doors
Yes.
to a different dimension.
Guys, so I'm having a conversation with my brother Timba from Nigeria, and he's talking about symbols that we have in Africa. Basically, the traditional African, our ancestral religion that we know, the traditional religion, and we all know those ones come with more spiritual side of life, So the symbols that they use and all these things, and he's actually explaining to us what these symbols do, how they came about, and their importance in human life. So that's basically what we are talking about. Remember to subscribe to my channel. This is Radio Xposed. I'm Mike, and I'm with Timba here as we bring you the conversation. And you can follow me on Instagram at Radio Xposed, RADIOXPOSED. That's Radio Xposed. So, Timba, let me ask you. We are getting towards the end of this whole thing. So, let me ask you this. What are the influences of these symbols, or even Adinkra symbols, that in African civilizations and even in humanity as a whole?
Well, if you want to talk about the influence, our symbols have traveled far away from Africa to other civilizations. So when you think about what they have done, our symbols is part of the foundation that inspire geometric.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you look at even in some faith, in some religion, like the German, what is this Swarovski symbols, comes from Adinkra too, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it was part of the symbols they stamp on the gold to weigh the gold.
Okay.
And this symbol travel from there to Ethiopia. When it gets to Ethiopia, it becomes what? It becomes a symbol of consciousness, conscious and unconscious, that symbol. Okay. So when it travels from Ethiopia now to India, it becomes a symbol of faith, right? So it keeps moving. And when it goes to Germany, this symbol becomes a symbol of ideology, political ideology of Germany.
Is that the symbol of the Hitler time?
Yeah, that is
that one.
That is the swastika symbol.
Okay.
So in Ghana, when you see the gold in those days, they put those symbols on the gold. It's part of the Adinkra symbols.
Okay.
So our symbols have actually traveled far away to different civilization, and as they travel, they evolve. So that is part of the influence of symbol, and that is the reason we all have to have the knowledge of these symbols.
Okay. But let me ask you this: how long, or at what point did you decide to get into this kind of knowledge, to acquire this kind of knowledge? At what point in your life did you decide to go into this kind of research?
As me, I do clothing, right?
Yes.
I own a clothing line registered in this country. The name of my clothing line is the Moremi Apparel. Everybody can check it out on Instagram. And when you do things like that, I understand that clothing goes with symbols. Right. Every clothes you put on have a symbols on.
For example, Nike.
For example, Nike. Most of us, we promote Nike, we wear Nike. You don't even know what it means. You just think it means a mark. But Nike, the logo represents a goddess, a Greek mythology goddess that used to be beside Zeus. So yeah, so that is where they get the inspiration of that logo from. But you just put it on, but you don't know it. So because I'm into clothing, I have to do more research and try to know what to put out there to penetrate in the subconsciousness of the African.
Okay. So meaning the clothing line actually moved you to do this kind of research and this line of...
Yeah, despite have been on a journey. It's a journey. Spirituality.
It's a journey.
It's a journey. You know. So when you go into the journey will take you to a different journey. You start to understand it in different ways.
Okay. So what are the symbols that you mostly use in your prints, your clothing?
Yeah, but any like my sport clothing that is going to come out is going to be about. I actually have the sample here. It's going to be about symbols too, and that symbols is more like more older than the Adinkra symbols.
Okay.
Our Adinkra symbols is more like when we are getting to that stage, we more higher stage when this Adinkra symbols was invented. Okay. But those days, those symbols are not like defined like the Adinkra symbols.
Right.
So the inspiration comes and we put in symbols, we throw in things, we bring in things, and that is how it is.
Okay. So I have seen this one that you're wearing. Are there other symbols apart from? Are there other T-shirts or clothing that you have with other symbols apart from this and that and that of the sports one that you're talking about?
No. There is most of my clothing too are like talks about deities, like African deities. I have a red shirt that's about the god of Shango. This is the god of that represents lightning and thunder in the Yoruba cosmology. Okay. Is the god that hold. It's what in the Greek god they call the Thor, the one that hold that Thor. Yeah. So that hammer. Yeah. So that is symbolic too. It's symbolic to our spirituality, our cosmology. So, and I have different ones. Okay.
So I if you don't mind, I would want to see some of the clothes. We will want to show some, and then I know a lot of people will be interested in it. For me for instance, I'm interested in the clothes you make because I've already purchased some.
This is part of the heart. We have the embroidery.
Yeah, I have this cap. I have the blue and the white. I have two of the blues actually.
And this one too is black and white. This one is the diversity. It's inspired by our diversity. We are different.
So basically, all these things have meanings.
Yeah,
black and white meaning.
Yeah, diversity.
Okay.
Yeah, black and white means.
But we are still the same people.
Yeah, we are still the same people.
So viewers, this is it. You can see from here, and
when you go to East Africa, you see different color. When you go to North Africa, you see different color. When you go to West Africa, so this one talks about our diversity.
All right. I think I prefer the blue. I like the blue so much, and I like
the blue. The blue is good. Yeah. They said the blind see the black. Yeah. But the conscious see me as blue.
Okay. Yeah. I love the blue color so much. That's why I bought two of it. So, and I don't know if we can have some of the clothes.
Yeah, I think I have few ones. Maybe I can show you some ones like this is the Adinkra.
Okay.
This is the
right.
This is in white.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have this.
This is the hoodie.
Okay. This is a hoodie.
Yeah.
Okay. This is actually a hoodie for winter. So winter is coming, and we got this for you guys. So if you want to have it. Yeah, you can follow him on Instagram. The Morumi Apparel, right?
Yeah. So
this is for sports, I think.
This is for sports.
So this is the new, the coming in one. This is what is coming soon.
Yeah, this is for the summer. This is a sleeveless.
This is very, very nice, man. I like this.
This is a sleeveless.
And this is like a tank top, a singlet, sleeveless.
Yeah, it's a sleeveless. Yeah. So, I
love this. So this is we got this one too. This is very beautiful. We have the black. Yeah.
This one.
Oh, I have this.
Yeah.
I have this one.
So all these ones.
Yeah, so I have this. I've got this at home already. I have two, and I have the Justice one.
Yeah, okay, just this one. I don't think I have it in production anymore. I think I still have few of them. And this one.
God.
Yeah, this is God. This is
Yeah, this is available too. So these are some of the things he is actually going in this line, like the line of African symbols, and using them in clothing line, which is very creative and innovative. It's very a nice way of doing business. You understand? And if you need it, you just link him up on Instagram, and even if you have my WeChat, you can get to him through me because I am a customer.
So few ones I could explain a little bit of. I have just a few samples, yeah.
Right.
This one. This one.
So, guys, these are some of the clothes, man. I love these things. I love what he has. For example, I think I'm getting in love with this white thing.
Yeah, the white is actually very cool.
I really
The
like
white
it.
is cool, yeah.
And like you can see, all these are here. He makes all this. So if you want to have it, you hit him in his inbox. You can put your Instagram online again, and you say
My Instagram is the Moremi Apparel. Just go on Instagram and type the Moremi Apparel. THEMOREMI. Then apparel together. You'll see it there.
Okay. So is there any way people can reach you other than the Instagram?
Yeah, they can, but I think Instagram is the easiest way. We are growing.
Yeah.
People will have I'm trying to build a hub for the clothing where people can actually go into and get all the stuff, and it will be more easy.
Right.
But for now, they can hit me up on Instagram, or you can check I will be posting on Expo on Instagram,
right,
our clothing.
Yeah, I'll actually be posting some of these on my
to be
channel
tagged
as well.
on
Yes.
my Instagram, so everybody can link up. We can support each other.
Right. The support is very needed, guys. So it has been an awesome discussion, and a session that I will still want to have some more times to come. So I wouldn't take too much time. In the absence of the further studies, we call it a day. This is what I used to say in school. When it's all said and done, we have to put an end to everything, and then have some rest. So without wasting too much time, I'll say thank you to my viewers. Anybody who is on my channel, thank you, and see you some other time. And we'll be coming out with some more videos. Remember to subscribe to my channel and share with others. Hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever any video drops on the channel. Thank you. See you some other time. Bye.
Thank you.
Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you get to know of any new audio or video podcast we post. Like, comment in the comment section, and share our video with others. Thank you.